But for anybody who has to handle the ball on either side, offense or defense, this is a nightmare. You're stressing about what gloves, no gloves, do I sometimes wear gloves, the quarterback, towel. There is a lot of conversations going on with the equipment guys in the locker room. Rain games for skill players are the worst.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
Yeah, you have to feel good, Mike, seeing Baker Mayfield back established as a franchise NFL quarterback. He had such a tough journey these last couple years, bouncing around multiple spots around the league. And then last year, down in Tampa, he has a chance to get them to the NFC Championship game just a few plays away. He continues to play up to his potential. This team's going to be tough to beat. Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Now, a run with the rookie out of Oregon. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Man in motion, heading left. On 2nd down, Baker. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Don't try to run for it. Here's White. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
I think everybody in this stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They send Godwin in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
A short one there to Otten. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is third down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Buccaneers. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Velus Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And they're led by Bryce Young, the #1 overall pick, Greg, out of Alabama back in 2023.
When he was taken as the first overall pick in the draft a couple years ago, Mike, certainly was not because of his physical stature. It was because of his mind. It was because of his processing ability. It was because of all the intangibles that they believed they saw in his days coming out of Alabama. Now, he's gotten some experience under his belt from a rookie year that had its ups and downs. He has all the talent in the world. Now he's got to go out and just capture it and make it happen.
And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that first down. He'll try to run for it with Hubbard. Trying to get to the edge. He will not get there. As a matter of fact, he was taken down behind the line. And that brings up fourth down. They'll go for it with Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Irving. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Hey, alert!
They'll go again here with Irving. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. Mayfield to throw. Taking off. He'll try to get there. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A give. This is Irving. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. Baker going to hand it to White. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here's third down and a few inches. To throw is Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin. And he's in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Raheem Blackshear on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Panthers offense ready to take over for their second possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. He'll work forward for a couple. Levante David doing his work on defense. Second down and 8. Another run here with Hubbard. Has an opening past the 40. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll go again with Hubbard. And the Panthers have a 1st and goal forthcoming. He takes this down to the 5-yard line. They'll run with Hubbard. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. So you're a couple inches away from, instead of celebrating a touchdown with your boys on the sideline, you're trotting back to the huddle with your tail between your legs, and that's the fine line between success and failure in the NFL. And the reality is, he knows it, the sideline knows it, the huddle knows it. At this level, you've got to make that play.
They'll try to run with Hubbard. And he will score. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6. I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. Get this complete right side to Otten. Look at the big guy rumble. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
Over the course of my career early on, there was a handful of guys that were downfield threats in the passing game, but they did a lot of stuff in the run game. They were really good extra pass protectors. And if you threw them the ball, they...
This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Levante David doing his work on defense. Young hands it to Hubbard. And he'll be taken down. And that's going to do it. That's the last play. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Ready, set, go.
There's a handoff to Hubbard. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. They'll try to run. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1. On the give, it's Hubbard. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. We'll try and go up tempo here as they hustle to the line. Off the play fake. Here's Young. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. On play action, Young. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like, living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Buccaneers offense and receiver Chris Godwin set to take over again. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 6.
Point it right. Alert. Regular.
The Panthers will take their first timeout. Here comes Otten in motion. They go play action with Mayfield. That's caught left side by Otten. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. To throw is Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. The Panthers offense ready to get back to work. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. On 2nd down, Young. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A run with Hubbard. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. We'll try and hurry to the line here. Young to throw on 1st down. Secured by the veteran Adam Thielen. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
10 cycles.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting 1st downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
They're trying to run it. It's Hubbard. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches. Out of the shotgun, Young. That one taken in. Touchdown, Carolina.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense ready to take over once more. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Irving. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Kings!
Baker to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The give to White. And a strong 1st down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short. Throwing is Baker. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They motion a receiver right. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. Over the middle, that's Godwin. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a 1st down. Now, Mayfield. This one is caught by Shepard. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McLaughlin now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bucs add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Young. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to a 4th down.
Here we go.
They'll go. Young. He'll try and get there on the ground.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
To the tight end, Otten with the grab. And no chance to turn and go That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here comes Otten in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. It is 3rd and 10. They send Godwin in motion. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. To the left. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Bucs will extend their lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
The Panthers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 12, 10.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Set, hut.
Shotgun snap, and they'll run. Here's Hubbard. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Levante David doing his work on defense. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Off he goes. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So now the Panthers and Young will attempt the 2-point conversion.
Down. Set.
Here comes Hubbard on a toss to the right. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense going to take over here in the last minute of this 1st half. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's his tight end, Otten. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire 1st half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
A short one there to Otten. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. A pass, it's complete. It's Shepard. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Hey, alert 30.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
If you're going to give your guy a chance for a jump ball in the end zone, you better make sure you put that ball in the right spot. That seemed to me like the defender had a better chance at it than the receiver did.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Mayfield. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. Here's the punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Cut.
Back to throw, Young. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Okay, ready?
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Let's go now.
To throw is Young. Going for it all. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all